do you count the one wheel
No.
writing as episodes?
No, those are just like extras.
Gotcha.
Check. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Welcome to
good.
Unrolled, episode number 26. This is the Worst Cigar Podcast. My name is Mike. On the other side of the table is Chuck. And in the middle, we have Mr. Anthony Cade that we've been wanting to get on for a long time. So welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Good to be here,
Yeah.
sitting in between you fine young fellas.
So Anthony's a very busy guy, but he's got a little time off. Anthony, tell him why.
Yeah, I took a little spill on the one wheel. It was funny, before I came here, I saved this.
I wish you would have rode the one wheel up here.
Yeah, I saved this post. I said,
Scared of it now.
when your friends talk you into buying a death trap so you can spend more time at the cigar shop while you're hurt. And it's true.
Was that recent or was that?
No, that was when I first got the one wheel.
That's what you first.
So
you did this to yourself. You manifested this.
yeah,
You did.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, you manifested it. Great, good job.
Yeah. So
Manifest your reality, buddies.
yeah. So basically, had the one wheel out. I think it was last Wednesday, maybe. We had a little bit of a early day at work, and one of my guys was like, "Hey, I want to try to ride the one wheel." So I'm like, "Okay, so let's get it out." And got it out, got him on, and he was a little shaky, so he was asking some questions. How do we do this? How do we do that? So I get on, and I'm kind of showing him how it all works, and kind of cruising around so he can see what it looks like, and up until this point, I had never fallen off of this thing, so I'm pretty.
Have you had to run out? Like, have you had to run out?
No, I haven't even had that. Like,
Oh, wow.
Nothing, absolutely.
Okay.
So I have no idea what to expect when you fall off of this thing. So
The ground.
Yeah, the ground.
Yeah. So
It's never the air.
no, and unfortunately, this was concrete or asphalt or whatever you want to say. So
Yeah, it's never like a nice pillow landing.
no, and it's not even like nice asphalt like up here. It's the old, really rough stuff.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
So I'm cruising around and just kind of showing them what to expect and how fast you kind of got to get going to feel like you're somewhat comfortable on it. And I'm like, yeah, once you get going real good and you get real comfortable with it, you can kind of cruise. And as soon as I said that, like smack, I was going up a hill and the nose was pointed down, I guess, just from because the board levels itself.
Yeah.
So the nose was pointed down and smacked right into it and flew over the top. Obviously I had no idea what it looked like, but Alex was like, yeah, your feet were completely in the air and you had your arms out, and it was pretty rough. Am I moving stuff?
No, you're good.
Okay.
No, I
good,
was just
good.
like,
So yeah, so I have a nice little
yeah.
bruise going on back here, and
Right.
it looks like I jammed my wrist and my elbow, and have not been doing much work at all for the rest of last week or this week.
Forever.
Insert Chuck's joke.
Forever.
Ever.
right.
So basically just doing what I normally do. I just have an excuse for that now.
Right.
So
We could say Andrew had to double up on his part of the work, but
yeah.
He already has.
it's just normal for him.
Yeah,
Right.
he does that all the time anyway. So
Shout out to Andrew for carrying the company this far. So,
Right.
Yeah. It was. It's been pretty rough. It was really rough the first day, and then
yeah, your text, I'm like, walk it off, and then it kind of really hurts. I'm like, oh well, get some ice on it.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that happened on Wednesday. It was pretty bad Wednesday evening. Thursday was kind of rough, and then like Thursday evening wasn't bad, so we'd had a fishing trip planned, so I'm like, oh, let's go ahead and try to go. And Friday wasn't too bad, and then turned around and kind of hurt it a little bit
Right.
Saturday, and
Right.
been kind of rough since then. So, but
Well, you went fly fishing too, though, didn't you?
yeah.
That's why I heard Saturday.
Well, so this is my left hand, so the right hand does all the work,
no.
and then you're just kind of reeling. But so that's why we went ahead and did it. But I probably shouldn't have. So
Oh, you
No.
already had it planned.
yeah, now I'm paying for it. So.
Supposed to be windy today. Is this windy? The
Uh,
stop sign's moving like crazy outside.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be windy every day that it's half-ass sunny.
Well, it's
Welcome to Illinois.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to rain tomorrow?
Today and tomorrow.
No,
Yeah.
not today. Is it?
Today.
I think
and tomorrow.
later this evening it could rain, and then into tomorrow.
Awesome.
So yep.
90
So-
degrees for a week. Now it's 60.
Hey, have you gotten a jet
What
john
happened?
out? That creek is way up.
I want to get it out, but I don't know how I'm going to get it down to the creek.
I think
Well-
I lost my audio. What did I do?
Oh, plug that in, push it up.
No, it's.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
I unplugged it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They come
There we
unplugged kind of easy.
Huh.
No, I went past Whatever Creek and it's way up.
Yeah.
So I didn't. You could probably take it all the way to the river.
Well, you could just about take it all the way to the river anyway, because once you hit down through Olin, it gets deep anyway.
Well, you got that pipe at the very end that you'd have to launch off of, and then water's up over that.
Yeah.
At the old power plant.
I don't know that I'd go quite that far anyway.
Yeah, I think you should go into the river.
I don't know.
How much fuel can that hold?
No, it's got a big tank on it.
Because we don't want to see like a chain of rocks just spinning around.
Right.
Running out of gas.
He's going to be on the news, a helicopter flying. Man stranded.
Right. He's got a one wheel and a jet John. This guy is really strange.
Towing his motorized skateboard.
Right.
Now I can go up. I want to go up it. I don't want to go down it. I know what's down it. I've been down it on a 4-wheeler before.
Really?
I've been all the way down to. Well, I guess maybe I haven't been all the way down on a 4-wheeler before. There's probably quite a lot between. I've been past Olin on it on a 4-wheeler before.
We used to jump in that creek there, kind of behind Circle K, right where it goes right there. And there's that pipe bridge.
That's where the homeless people live now.
Yeah, well, they were living there back in the 90s, too. But
Oh, is that where the floodgate thing is right there?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
I've jumped. There's a pipe bridge there, north a little bit from the road bridge. And we used to jump off the lower level. And then in 93, we're climbing up to the top of that bridge and jumping off of it that way because
Nice.
the water was deeper. So
Yeah.
it was like almost to the bottom of that bridge during the flood. So it's kind of stupid to jump in.
Current too. That creek's got a lot of current when it gets up like that.
It does. It actually moves pretty fast. I don't think people whenever in '93, I remember we would jump off that bridge and you had to swim like hell to get to the shore before the road bridge. Like you were
Yeah.
like you were really putting in work to get to the side.
We were
That creek goes a
watching,
long way too, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that actually runs behind my parents' house on like Humber Road. Humber Road back there.
That's probably the north, because it forks.
Yeah.
It's probably like the north fork of it.
That one
Yeah.
doesn't Wood River Creek run up to the golf course there at Woodlands?
That would still be the north fork of it.
Oh, okay.
So
So
it
like
splits.
behind like Sports Tap, doesn't it go? Because
No, that's not the same. No, that's
That's
not
a
Wood River
different creek?
there. Yeah, that's not Wood River Creek.
that's
there.
like Bicycle Creek there. Because if you go behind that neighborhood behind Sports Tap, there's a creek back there, and we used to play in it. And there was so many, I would assume, stolen bicycles. They just throw them over the edge, and it's all like eroding away. Like people are losing their backyards to this thing. So,
We
yeah.
were watching tsunami footage up here because I watched a documentary about tsunamis, and then I guess Mark. It was when they were fixing the fishing pole.
Right.
And I guess Mark had never seen the footage from the tsunami in 2011 in Japan.
Oh wow.
So we were watching that, and me and Tony were talking about it. And I told Tony, I said, I've seen Wood River Creek come up like that, come up that fast.
Yeah.
And I said, I said, good thing is you pay attention, you can hear it. You can hear it, and you can start seeing it come up your leg, and you get out of it.
Right.
So because it's not going to be anything
Yeah,
good.
because it really does. It moves pretty quick. I bet you it moves just as fast as the river does, whenever it's climbed up.
Oh yeah.
So Anthony, you gonna keep the one wheel?
Yeah, I actually got out on it yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah, my wife was like, "Are you stupid?" Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
Stupid as a stupid does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up, Jen A.
Yeah. We'll keep it, and it just depends on how bad the next crash is, I guess.
So let me ask you this: Would you buy elbow pads? Do you think that would have helped prevent some injuries?
Elbow pads certainly would have helped.
Oh yeah, I mean like any pads would have helped.
What about wrist guards?
Yeah, wrist guards, elbow pads. I didn't hit my head, so.
That you
but
know
if,
of.
Yeah,
You might have been blacked out for a half hour.
Yeah, I could
What
have
do you
been.
know?
So, yeah, but helmet probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And,
You know, like Chuck and I went 10 miles yesterday.
Andrew too might have took advantage of you while you were out. That might be why your elbow hurts worse.
He was holding it back.
Right.
Yeah, we
Don't move.
We went out 10 miles yesterday, and it was not the fastest run, and I've noticed that I'm getting faster and faster on the thing, and I'm like, so gear is starting to become, a thought of mine.
Yeah.
So, but it's weird to put on a helmet on a one wheel when I don't wear a helmet on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
But the motorcycle's a lot louder. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. Well, it was weird because, obviously up until then I had never fallen on the thing, and I don't typically try to really ride too fast anyway.
Right.
But maybe I was just showing off, like, here, hey, look how fast you
Well,
can go, and
then
then
you were going uphill.
Yeah. And well, I've run a couple out on hills when Chuck and I go. Yeah. Chuck's better on steep inclines than I am. Like he can get a lot further than I can. I just can't fathom the board. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it doesn't matter if it's a steep incline, I fall off. So, but yeah, so we've done. You and I did Alton.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that was a nice ride.
Yeah, that was a good little ride. And I worry about when I ride with people now because I rode with that one guy, Steve, and Steve bit it so hard that like I'd have been YouTube famous if I was recording it, man. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
So I thought Hodges' wipeout was pretty dramatic looking, but Steve's was like a full-on body flop starting from head to toe.
Yeah.
Like it was insane watching him eat shit. And then whenever I left, like a few miles later, I went back to the car to go home. This dude was, his ankle was twice as big, and I'm like, how did you And he was wearing all the gear, like everything. You know? Luckily, he was wearing a helmet because I literally watched his head hit first. I'm like, I don't even know how that's possible. Like, you had wrist guards on, put your hands down.
Yeah. You said he had 1,000 too, didn't you?
He did have 1,000. Yeah, those are cool. I really kind of like to get one. But I don't know if I don't want to buy something and not wear it. So that's why I'm so hesitant on buying it. And because I'm like, am I really going to wear it? Is it one more thing to carry around? I already have the one wheel. I have the charger in the car. Yesterday I had 2 one wheels, So
I kind of wonder though, like if I did have wrist guards and elbow pads and whatever, would that have done anything? Because I think what happened is I pushed my arm out and it just jammed everything. So I don't know. But I think the wrist would have been fine, but would have saved the elbow.
The wrist guards that I have, they got a hump in them, and I think that hump's designed to skip.
Oh, okay.
So you don't jam.
So it don't jam. So you just it's going to keep your hand much stiff. I can't hardly bend my hand like that when I get on because they got a plate up here. Yeah. And then that round that bowed out plate down here.
So rather than like sticking in the ground, it's going to slide.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what I would assume it's going to do when it does it.
But you wouldn't.
Probably going to tear your fingers up real bad.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have put them on anyway just to show a guy around the house, though.
No.
That's the thing. It's like.
Well, and I'm wondering, too, like going up the hill, like if I were to get some kind of pushback, would I have even felt it going up the hill?
What you did was you accelerated up the hill and stuck the nose in the hill.
And that's exactly what Steve did. He was trying to catch up to me, and I heard him catching up. And he just crammed that front board, the front of the board down, and he just straight into the ground. I mean, it just stopped him, and so, it's trying to accelerate on too steep of a hill,
right?
Get you, and so it's just speed kills. Just go slower and enjoy the ride instead of trying to Evel Knievel your street.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I don't think Alex is going to get on the one wheel anymore. So he's like, "Nah, I'm good." So
I had a guy this morning. He's like, "Hey, can I try that out?" Yeah, not liable, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Yep.
You can use the pint in case you.
I'll let anybody get on it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
there you go, buddy.
When I was working on the Alton building, I had a whole family on one.
Yeah.
Dude, some guy pulled over and he goes, "Is that the XR?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can I try it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I don't care." So he gets out of his truck, and hops on it, and kind of walked with him for a minute, and. He took to it pretty quick, and his wife pulls up and says, in a different car, she's like, "Don't give him bad ideas." I was like, so I got her out and got on it, and then I got the kid on it. So I was like, all right, back to work.
So they're all gonna buy one.
Right.
So
where'd you go with that?
Yep, dropped it right down there.
Okay.
So
I like how you wear your painting outfit even though you're not working.
Yeah, well, I had to go like drop some stuff off and get guys lined out.
Yeah,
so I just had to look like I know
like
what I'm
busy.
doing. Yeah.
I get it.
I'm not really doing anything. Just have to look like it.
Right.
So
I carry around a clipboard around the cigar shop so people think I'm busy.
Yeah. Yeah. You just got to look the part.
Right.
So. Yep. So. But yeah, I mean, the one wheel was nice. like when I went to the cigar shop the other day. Like, I mean, I had to park a ways
Oh,
back,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you just hop on there and ride over. You know,
Right,
so.
right.
But yeah, just need to stay off the hills and try to go too fast.
Yeah, I dropped the car off for Tint this morning, and then he pulled up and he's like, "You need a ride?" And I go, well, "I've got it right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't need my ride."
Yep.
60 degrees. How was that ride?
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was a little cold, but I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. So.
Yep.
And that guy don't know what he did yesterday, because now I'm just like, go around. I'm cruising straight down Airline Drive just now.
Oh, yeah.
Go around.
Yeah. Up here is okay. Downtown is, you know what, when we were riding around Bethalto, it was like we were aliens. Like, people would just stop. And
Well, they're so careful with you, and it's like, I take up 13 inches of the road. You can go around me. The road is like 30 foot wide, 40 foot wide. I'm 13 inches. They just don't, and it annoys me, because I'm just like, go around me. I don't want you behind me. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what some idiot coming up on you is going to do, because you're scared of me. So.
Yeah. Look, you're on Instagram. Do you have any people watching? Who we have watching here?
Craft and Puro says
Puro.
he joined.
You can wave at him. You can do.
I can't reach it.
Oh, well, we can just wave like that.
Yeah.
How about that?
So yeah, no, we well, he had a GT on order. McMurray did, and then that's when all the GT issues were coming out, and he's like, you know what, dude, cancel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till you guys figure your shit out.
Yeah, they're like, well, they're still having issues, aren't they? Like ghosting and all that.
No, they got they put out an update, and it seemed to have fixed like 90.
Well, it addressed a lot of things.
Yeah, like 90% of them. So
Footpad was a hardware thing, but I don't think any of the ones you're going to get now are going to have a footpad.
right,
issue.
right. I mean, if I had money, I'd pick up a GT, but I think I would just go faster and end up getting injured.
Yeah.
I hit 18 somewhere yesterday, and I think it was catching up to Chuck when I was filming him. So it was.
Yep.
That's kind of a bad spot to go, too, to nosedive at, because there's so many trees and poles and benches. And
Right.
I think I've got up to like
you're
15.
gonna hit
I think
something.
that's my top. 15.
Was that when we were riding?
It might have been. I don't know. It just shows me. I haven't really fully figured out the app yet.
Right.
It shows me like my lifetime top speed and all
Right.
that, but I can't figure out how to get like what you guys have, where it shows your map that you do and all that.
He records the rides. I don't record my rides.
Okay.
I don't care. I mean, all it is just evidence I buy way too many coffees, because I just ride to the coffee house all the damn time.
Yeah.
But it's so silly to drive like 1 mile. I don't want to waste more gas.
Yeah.
And, and I could and then I feel better after I went. I went home last night in great mood, because it was 10 miles of going all over the place. So
Yeah.
no, I definitely enjoy the checking out whenever I'm cruising around on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. I got back on it a little bit yesterday just to goof around, but I'm ready to ride again.
What's up, Mark? You coming up today? McMurray. We're doing his event up here on
The 11th.
The 11th of June. It should be a pretty great time. And then the 12th, we'll have a grand opening in Alton at the car show. I gotta get with Jamie to make sure we're parked in front of the cigar shop.
Jamie.
Griffin.
Why?
He puts on that show.
But it's your parking lot.
It's a public street.
Well,
so
yeah, but you go up early and block it.
Why do I go? You get up early and go block it. Fuck, what the hell am I doing it
That's
for?
why you're going up
Right.
and blocking it. 'Cause you're up at 5:30 in the morning anyway.
Right. I was up at 5:30.
Take the cones and block it.
Oh, I should take the cones down there so I can't get it blocked. What do we got? Do we have 2 or 3 cars?
2.
2.
Maybe 3. Maybe.
Maybe Ronnie.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be cool.
3. 3 for sure.
That'd be cool. He just published the classes of the show. It's like $15 to show, 10 to display. So not like you might win something, but I don't.
I've always just parked. I never paid nobody nothing.
Well, I know, but we could help the thing get a little bigger.
I'm not.
We could be participants of the
Dude,
community.
I was gonna go down to that relaxing in the park last Sunday.
Right.
Because I was just going to go. I wasn't going to get up early, which means I would have had like 3 hours.
Right.
So I hit that guy up, and I was like, hey, on Sunday, if I don't want a trophy or nothing like that, does it still cost $40 to park with everybody else. Oh yeah, you can park and spectate. No, then I'm not coming. I'm not paying $40 for 3 hours. Are you out of your freaking mind? No
Right.
way.
Mardi Gras parking wasn't that expensive.
What is this? The Super Show? No.
You know, it's everybody's greed, trying to make all their money for the year in one event.
Mm-hmm.
So no, this show is pretty cool. It's a bunch of New Balances, but it'll be all right. So Kevin will be down there with his dart. I think he'll park in front too. So just get everybody, be.
I don't have a cool car.
You do. We could cut the springs on your truck real quick.
You drop it down real low.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Why be up?
Yeah.
That's right.
Chuck and I are gonna put the lift kit on my truck next weekend.
The lowering kit.
No, lift kit. We're just gonna put it on backwards.
Oh,
And then
it'd be easier.
yeah. So and then I got Josh working for us Tuesday. Josh working Saturday and Tuesday, so we can tackle that my truck.
Tuesday. What's Tuesday?
Well, I have him actually. I talked to him last night. I have him. He's gonna work all Tuesdays. So
You gonna work all Tuesdays?
yeah.
Okay.
So you can have Tuesday off.
So I've got Monday off. I don't need Tuesday off.
Well, you always want Tuesday for some weird ass reason. So now you got both.
I guess.
Yeah. It's more time to one wheel.
Right. Well, that's
I don't-
kind of what I was thinking.
I don't need all the free time.
Well, we can go explore the city on the one wheels. See what I'm doing there?
St. Louis City?
Yeah.
That would be decent on like a Tuesday when nobody's down there.
Yeah, buddy. Exactly.
That would be decent.
That's why I'm kind of, because Monday I can get everything done for admin shit, and then I can go out, and then Tuesday we just fucking throw all the one wheels in one car, and all the one wheels. We'll throw both of them in the car. And fuck.
And the
All 10
Charger.
of them.
Yeah.
And the Chargers.
Well, I can charge off the bed of my truck.
Oh, yeah.
I got an outlet back there, bud.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's enough amperage to.
I don't know why it wouldn't be.
Do you ever
Yeah.
plug in
Converts it.
your XR and it makes like a popping sound?
Yeah. Yeah. I watched a video that explains it.
Okay, so it's normal.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm going to start a house fire every time I plug that thing
No,
in.
it's normal.
Okay.
I don't leave mine plugged in overnight though. I plug it in. I make sure I plug it in like right when I get home, or at least 2 hours before I go to bed.
No, I let mine charge overnight. It's
then I
in the
unplug
car fully charged. I was down to 30% after 10 miles. 30, 40%, something like
I
that.
was still at 50.
You were past. I heard your 50 go off
Yeah, but it went.
9% before mine did.
My 50 went off at the high school.
Yeah, I heard it go off.
Yeah, going up to Hilton High School, I was still right about 50. I wasn't that far down.
Did you drive up here last night?
Did I? No, I rode it up here last
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to put some longer trips on mine because I've charged the battery twice now, and I've had it
Oh,
since.
Jesus, that's,
Yeah,
you need to
it
pump
just-
them numbers up, bud.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers. So,
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, and rookie moves.
Because you
falling.
you have the same distance. No, that's normal moves. So
Yeah.
I guarantee I'll eat shit if we start going to St. Louis. But I want to do like the McKinley Bridge over pedestrian
Yeah.
overpass down to downtown.
that'd
Shady
be cool.
Shady Jacks did a one wheel thing. Bunch of EUCs and one wheels
Oh,
met
did
up.
it?
Yeah, it was like a biker / nerd fest. So they
be
went
cool.
out on a city one wheel ride. So I was like,
That must have been the thing Murphy was telling me about.
from Shady
Yeah.
Jacks. Yeah.
He said there was something going on over there.
Oh, gotcha.
It was in the evening.
There's some St. Louis one wheel guys that just I think a few guys got second place at Dirt Surfers in Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's one guy who started the group. I'm gonna butcher his name. His last name starts with an A, but supposedly he's pretty wicked on the thing. He's the guy that you see like the videos of him riding like on the rail of a pond or something. Like he's
yeah.
He's got some pretty good skill. So
Yeah, I won't be doing any of that anytime soon. I'm just doing
I
good just
can't
to stay
even bump
upright.
up.
I haven't tried to bump up.
I keep trying to bump up. I can't even bump up.
I need wrist guards before I try to bump up.
So
I'm at least that smart. So
yeah, I can't even bump up. Of course, I've not tried on any regular sized curves because I tried at the high school, and you see how tall you seen them yesterday. Them curves are as tall as the ones down in Alton.
yeah, yeah. Alton's got. I don't even fall off curbs anymore, man. I mean, with this ADA rule of everywhere, there's
Right.
always a ramp somewhere. I don't need to.
Yeah. ADA rule.
I hate
Well,
it.
there's a couple spots in Bethalto that you have to you jump off the curb. Like if we had went down to the park,
Right.
like
Yeah, the
instead
second part.
of going under the thing, turn right and go down to that park that's down there.
Right.
On the way back, if you ride the sidewalk on the way back, because Bethalto can't finish the damn sidewalk.
Right.
That's the reason why we're in the road, asswipe, because Bethalto can't finish their damn sidewalks. But if you jump off there, you go down and you got to jump off there. I lose my fender every time. That's why I avoid it.
Oh, gotcha.
Every fucking time, I hate that fender. So I'm gonna screw it down, but I just haven't done it.
Oh, do you have the
Drill holes
magnetic
in it.
one?
Yeah, I'm gonna drill holes in it, screw it
I was
down.
wondering how those work, if they hold up.
It's gotten weak. They've gotten weak, so
Is there dirt in between it? Is that why it's...
no, I've cleaned it.
Huh.
It's gotten weak. All right, we're gonna
Take
be
a,
right-
co-
we're
take,
gonna be
take a commercial
right
break.
Back.
Commercial break.
Take a
Word from
commercial
our
break.
I've
sponsors.
got to
Right.
reset the camera.
Word from our sponsor, Cade Painting and Drywall.
Oh, does that mean I have to pay money?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
No, but I do now.
Yeah. It was in the contract you signed.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Sounds good.
Beep, beep. How's that back? God damn. Got my headphones on. It really wasn't that bad.
No, I expected it to be worse.
It normally is worse.
Normally, I cram it down
Yeah.
real hard. And
Yeah.
It is worse.
Are we back from our
We're
sponsor
back.
break?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you going to put like an image up?
No.
Yeah, I think you should.
We need to make a commercial.
I spend $30 a month so you can do nothing.
Maximum effort. Did you see? Did you see last week? You said Chuck will just delete it anyway. Well, I figured out how to put text at the bottom.
Right?
So when you said that, I put text. No, he won't. I could have just edited. I could have just edited it out. It would have been easier. Instead, I went and hunted down the text thing. And,
The extra mile.
Right.
Oh,
Maximum effort.
yeah.
So, how booked up are you?
Not too terribly booked up. This time last year, we were booked up like 2 to 3 months.
Right.
And this year, we hired 2 more people, so it's kind of helped us stay on top of it. And
Nice, nice.
We're only booked out about a month right now, and it's kind of nice because typically when you schedule something and everybody's like, well,
Right
well,
now.
yeah, they want it yesterday. So
Sure.
when you tell them a month, that's not bad. I like it there. It's always nice to have that like real long booked out schedule, just
Right,
for your own satisfaction, but it's not good for them.
What up, Leo?
So.
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
I wonder if Leo's gonna watch it twice.
He will watch it twice. So,
That's your biggest fan.
Leo rocks. Leo's not been feeling well. The wife's sick. Everybody's not feeling real healthy at the house. So, Leo's got a few cigars from California for us to smoke. So,
Very nice.
he's going to bring up. Leo says yes, he will.
Yes.
So,
Yes, he will.
but yeah, so we're gonna have a commercial. Is that what you're saying?
No, maybe. I don't know. We'll see the mood I'm in.
Edit it and put yes, we will.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
What was that VFX car explosion?
Right.
Just text that on there. You figured out text. Just
Word from our sponsor is explosion.
put commercial.
Yeah.
That's the commercial. It just says commercial.
Yeah. Just
The only
flash
part I
commercial.
wonder about is the mixing this back in because I didn't restart this.
Oh, well, you did a spike though, so.
Yeah, but I don't know how to cut
Oh, yeah.
that much of the.
I wonder if you should have stopped this and went again.
Then I would have had to figure out which file was which, and I didn't want to do that. This
Okay.
one should be numbered, and I don't know if this one would have been numbered.
Oh, okay.
You should be able to cut it.
Yeah, I should be able to cut it out, but I just don't know. I don't know how yet, so
Gotcha.
I don't know.
So we're using new equipment. We got fancy. What camera is that, Anthony?
That's this A6000 Sony.
The A6000.
Yeah.
We've had it for a long time, but we've been scared to mess with it. So because it only records in 30-minute increments.
And it looks like the battery is only going to last for about an hour.
So yeah, so I'll keep it. I mean, people aren't really begging you for more than an hour, are they? On YouTube.
I mean,
Are they begging?
you gotta keep Leo occupied. Man.
Well,
You gotta
I mean,
keep
we
him-
do, but
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta keep him watching.
yeah.
I think 45 minutes to an hour is a good
I think that's
length.
good.
Depending
I don't
upon
know.
the guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending upon.
I mean, I'm sure sometimes it gets going, and
Sure.
I winds up 2 hours long and you don't realize it. So
Yeah, we've had a couple that go long.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we get McMurray in here, it takes a while.
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't be able to do it with that camera.
No.
We'd have to try the GoPro or something.
Well, no, we could. Do you have 2 batteries for that camera?
Nope, not anymore because that one's puffy.
Oh, yeah, I got pregnant, so we need to order another one.
Yep.
I wonder if it's the same battery for my camera because I've got a couple extras.
Do you?
And I don't really ever use that camera, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of miss your videos, man. You got so busy. You guys don't produce anymore.
When it was just Andrew and I, we did a lot. We were going pretty heavy on the videos and
Right.
how-to videos, and we did a lot of stuff like that.
I mean, that's what got you coverage, buddy.
How to not tape off your window.
Yep.
paint.
No, it did. It helped a lot, and I think it not only just for like painters, but just homeowners, because they kind of wonder what the process is like.
Sure.
And it's always a good thing too, because when we show up to somebody's house to do an estimate, the customer kind of already feels like they know you.
Yeah.
They're like, we've watched your videos, and
Right.
it's just like we've always been there. So,
Right.
But,
So they're gonna know that you like to dive off your one wheel now.
yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll post it up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But no, I think we've kind of done some restructuring a little bit these last couple weeks, and now that we've got 4 employees, trying to take the 4 and really work with them, and we've got 2 people that have been here for a while and 2 people that haven't, so pairing them up 1 and 1, and then that kind of frees me up a little bit to be able to not only do training but be able to get back on doing some videos and stuff like that. So yeah.
We know, Leo. We can't figure out all the cameras, buddy. Leo says you're the only one in camera view.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the 0.5 and wide angle and all that stuff.
Well,
later.
what we thought, Leo, is we thought you'd be able to see our reflection off Andrew's head or Anthony's head.
Anthony's head.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we tried to put the tripod back a little further, but the carpet kind of made it a little wobbly.
And
so
I couldn't see it.
yeah,
So
you could see it.
I can
so,
barely read it now.
Yeah.
I had 44-year-old eyes. I can barely read that.
Yep.
I had to
So-
get close.
Yeah, I've definitely missed doing some of that stuff, and it's it's time consuming to sit and edit videos,
yeah.
and it's
And frustrating too, because
Yeah.
it's
Very
like you get it so
frustrating.
close and then it screws up, or it's not doing what it did the week before. So
yeah,
no, it's definitely frustrating to put that together, and and then you can't, like we do one of these, so it's not like this is a commercial that we run and run and run. So it's all this editing for one drop for 1 week, and then
Yeah.
it's again the next week and the next week. So yeah, no, I don't envy Chuck for doing editing.
Have you ever used Premiere Pro?
I have not. I use a program called LumaFusion that's on my iPad, and it works pretty good for what I do.
Well,
with
Premiere
it,
Pro
but-
has a tendency to do whatever it wants sometimes. Just it does, and it's got so many options, like the flashing. We've been getting, the reason why we're using this camera is we've been getting flashing behind. The other cameras got an orange flash behind them, and I don't know what the hell's going on with them. Both of them are doing it though, so I don't know. And it's nothing environment. We've turned all the lights off.
Right. Yeah, we've messed with lighting so much on it, and it doesn't matter. So it's probably the cameras, because we literally bought the cheapest thing that Joe Moran suggested.
I don't see how both cameras could be screwed up like that. I don't see it.
Well, didn't they like automatically change too? They went to like different frames per second, and
Oh yeah,
they just do whatever they want. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be finicky, and that's what's tough too. Like we figured out because we did some videos where we like literally filmed the entire process of like a cabinet refinishing job, and you guys have your one lighting set up here.
Right.
I'm battling like this light bulb is kind of yellow, this light bulb looks blue, and trying to figure out how to make it all. The lighting back at my shop is different, and trying to make it look like it all belongs together. And yeah, it's a lot of work. I enjoy doing it, but yeah, I'm ready to kind of get back on doing some of that stuff.
Yeah,
So.
you have the patience for it, and it definitely it shows in the production of the videos. So
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Yeah, ours are black and white sometimes because I
Right.
don't have the patience. So
Yep.
Well, the flashing, I went through every option for video effects in editing that Premiere Pro had, and I couldn't get rid of that flashing. Now, I'm sure there's something somewhere that does it in that thing. There has to be some sort of image stabilization or something, but I couldn't figure it out.
So the camera itself is flashing?
So yeah, we can see it in the display of it.
Yeah. We can see it in the display and in the. If we painted this wall back here a darker color, maybe you wouldn't. I don't think it would show up. So
It's not like the stripes, like when you have LED lights or anything?
Nope.
No, no, it's almost like a heat,
yeah, it's a literal
like
Wow.
pulse.
Yeah.
pulse
Yeah.
flashing.
Interesting.
Strange.
Yeah. Technology is good
hey,
and bad.
We should probably unroll a cigar since we don't have much battery and time.
Yeah.
We got 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
16.
Let's unroll this guy.
All right, today's cigar we're unrolling is the Gurkha Castle Hall. I absolutely hated this cigar when it came out, and I've been smoking more of them, and I've actually come to really like them. This is the Habano. I think this is the Habano wrapper. It doesn't say on here. But fantastic cigar for $7 Illinois price. I think it's brick and mortar only. So, actually, I could probably just peel this cap.
I had somebody asking about the Revenants yesterday,
Yeah, we got to get more in.
and I didn't. I told him, I said, I'm not too sure because I know that
I'm not going to peel it.
Goni run those in.
No, I ordered them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it
Oh,
took
okay.
It took 6 months to get them
Okay.
in.
I thought Goni brung those in, and I was like, I'm not sure, man. I don't know.
No, yeah, I gotta.
We have no more judges anywhere
Nope.
unless they're in a store someplace we don't know about.
So the judges, all the Peacemaker Table 36s are limited release. I learned this from Crowned Heads and David Payne. If I just say everything's a limited release, limited edition. So they've been on order for now 90 days, and Placencia told me it would be 90 days. So, I think Central America time is different than
90 days is 120 days?
Yeah, I think it's different than North American time.
Just really wish I'd had the money to buy another Japanese import.
Right. Yeah, we
test
could
that theory out
We could
again.
erased it. Do you know, Anthony? You can get a vehicle from Japan shipped here faster than you can get cigars from Central America.
Huh.
Do you know you can drive to Central America?
Right.
Like you can drive there.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you can drive
Oh,
there. Yeah,
Huh.
I've been eyeballing it. You can't not drive to Japan, but
No.
yeah, you can still get a vehicle from Japan to the United States to the Midwest faster than cigars from Central America.
Huh.
Last
A month and a half to the West Coast. Or no, 2.5 months to the West Coast.
Now, has that always been that way, or is it just because shipping now?
No, it's been that way since we last imported a
Right.
vehicle and
Yeah.
ordered cigars at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you ordered it before I did, actually.
I did, because it took them I ordered in May, and check me out.
Look at that.
Nice little wrapper leaf.
That's the Habano wrapper
Yeah,
leaf?
yeah, it's Habano. It's actually the cigar really grew on me. Like I don't know why I didn't like them before, but they really became. Not, I won't say a favorite, but I'm not sad when I smoke it.
So it's not your top choice, and
No, it's
So-
not. It's not the top, but so down in Alton, I don't have a lot of cheap cigars. Mm-hmm. So this is one of the cheaper cigars I have. So I try not to smoke all the fancy, expensive stuff. And so anyway, I grabbed one of these Castle Halls, and I was like, well, shit, that's not bad at all. So I've been pretty impressed with how they've been smoking, and even on like a relight, like if I don't finish it, there we go. Get this binder unrolled, maybe.
so have you had that before, where like cigars that you've hated in the past? Which, because I know it like changes from, like, isn't it sometimes they, you might have some different tobacco or something where it makes a cigar taste a little different.
Well, there's that, and then your palate changes too.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
I mean, so there's plenty of people that there's food that they didn't like that they liked later on, or vice versa. And same thing with cigars. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, I've got a couple that I just can't smoke.
yeah,
So yeah, the Cohiba Black is one of them.
you don't like the
It's a-
Cohiba
it's-
Black, huh?
I like the smell of it. It's just a very strong, like,
Try going into a smaller ring gauge,
Yeah.
and maybe because I like the blacks. You like the blacks the least, right? When we get them in the tins.
Oh yeah, I don't like the blacks.
Yeah.
No, I smoke the grays and the reds. I think, and they go up gray, red, and then black. And blues are even lighter than the grays.
Yeah,
aren't
that's a Connecticut.
What's the one that has like it's kind of like a cream wrapper?
That's the tradition. Now they call them red dots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the
what it was.
traditional.
Yep.
So, and then the black's got the black label.
Yeah, I like the traditional ones, but yeah, the black was a little strong for
they?
me.
Yeah, because they were in the cream. They were in a cream color tin before, weren't they?
Yeah. They changed it to that red dot.
Now they're the red dots.
Yeah, they rebranded a little. So this binder's not coming off in a friendly fashion here.
I started liking the short stories when we would get them in, and then he didn't get them in no more.
Well, those are coming in with the whole Hemingway series as soon as.
What's up with the Padrones?
I was going to call them today actually, because I'd like to get those coming up. We got a bunch of accessories coming up. So on the grand opening, I'm going to have Josh down there at that shop, and we're going to give away a humidor, a lighter, and a cutter. So they just come in, write their name on a ticket, and at the end of the day, we're gonna draw 3 names and give away stuff.
Speaking of giving away,
Yeah,
we need to give away something for 1,000 viewers, for 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers. How close are we to that now?
Something. We're 900 short.
All right.
Technically 890 short.
So the binder didn't come off as pretty as the wrapper did, but it did its job and was binding all this stuff. How are we on time there?
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
10 minutes.
That smells pretty good. Just the filler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've really been enjoying them. Like, I don't know, it's still not my first choice, but like if I haven't had one in a while, I'm happy to smoke it. There it is.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Now we're unrolled.
So it's got a wrapper, and then it's just one binder on that.
This one's a single binder.
Single
'cause
binder.
these
Some
are
have 2, don't they?
Yeah, this one they're inexpensive, so I kind of expect this to be a lot shorter filler for the price because this is kind of Gurkha's low end.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't expecting actually this much length, but there's a little. I think that was all one.
Yeah.
So that was.
I love
all.
Gurkha's branding. They have very nice branding.
The problem is they are the whores of cigar business, man. They really are. They, if you wanted to produce a cigar and have the Gurkha's name on it, you just give them money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, their filler's nice, long filler. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Chuck doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
I
he's like,
smell
whatever.
them.
I just smoke them.
Right.
Smell them all day long.
Yeah.
He doesn't smell all day long. Yeah.
Smell every time I walk in the humidor.
He watches TV all day long.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the Anthony Cade of AP Cigar.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll talk shit and like type stuff like, Andrew does all the work while he's sitting in that chair
Yeah,
over there watching
yeah.
TV.
Right.
So
Well, only during commercials.
Yeah.
During commercials he likes to post shit.
yeah.
So this is the Gurkha Castle Hall. Surprisingly, beautiful long filler all the way inside for the $6-7. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a
Leo asked if I smoked a Gurkha Beast or Titan cigar. I have really terrible eyes, Leo. I don't think I've had either one of those, and I don't know if they're. Pardon me. I don't even know if they're made by Gurkha. So, like, what was the one we really liked?
War Pig.
The War Pig. The War Pig's actually not even made by Gurkha. So, one of the cigar websites that keep us brick and mortar stores from keep us struggling. They wanted their own cigar from Gurkha, so they made all the cigars, paid Gurkha, I don't know, $3 million. It was something multiple millions of dollars.
Jesus.
So Gurkha could put their name on it.
Jesus.
Yeah. So if you
Hey, if somebody calls up here and says, "Hey, I've got this cigar. I want to put Table 36 on it. I'm paying you $3 million." They're going to get Table 36 on their cigar.
well, right, and Gurkha's built that brand, and so the
happening?
So the War Pig's supposed to be an internet only cigar. So when we got them, we didn't order them because they weren't even on the website to order them. and from the wholesaler. They accidentally sent those to us.
Oops.
Right. And they were delicious.
Yeah, they were good.
They were so damn
Now you
good.
can't get 'em.
And Gurkha didn't even make them. But I've been in love with Gurkha's actual lines, the Nicaraguan series. That new one that came out is selling like crazy.
That Remnant?
No, well, the Revenant's delicious too.
That's
The
a good
Revenant
cigar, too.
kicks ass.
Yeah.
Nice long smoke for not a long cigar. The new one that's out in that fancy ass box. Wow, I'm glad you pay attention to the products. So,
All the Isla del Sols ran out Saturday. And
are you sure?
well, I refilled them.
Oh, okay.
And guy comes in and he goes, "Are you out of Isla del Sols?" Well, I had one guy come in and he bought Betty's and Crazy Alice's instead.
Right.
And he
Nice
goes,
upsell.
"Oh, you guys are out of Isla del Sols." And I go, "I'm not out. I just haven't restocked them because they're a pain in the ass." And he goes, "Oh," and I go, "You want me to get them out?" And he goes, "No, I'll smoke these." And I go, "Okay." And so I sold him those, so I didn't go restock them. I was just waiting. I was like, if nobody else wants them today, then Mike will restock them Monday, and I won't have to deal with the pain in the ass.
If you just
bullshit.
sell full boxes of them, then you don't have to open them.
Right.
Yeah, just tell them you can only buy a full box.
Right, full box only.
It's
I sold
it's
I sold
limited
full box
edition.
Saturday. I think.
Yeah, it's wedding season,
think
so
I did.
it's yeah. That's why I'm trying to keep those boxes in stock. So.
And so finally, some guy comes in. He goes, "Oh, you're out of Isla del Sols." And I'm like,
Can I interest you in anything that's double the
Right.
price, please?
Yeah.
right. So I went back and restocked them.
No, it's not a podcast until I hit this
Gotta have a-
microphone.
Gotta have an accident. So.
Right. So we need to get some portable mics. We should podcast from the one wheels if we're doing it on Tuesdays.
I think we're gonna haul all this down there for
Grand
the grand
opening?
opening and do a podcast at the grand opening, out the windows.
Out the windows.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn chairs around.
Which means
So that way
yeah,
the lights
whatever.
all coming in and we're all
right.
going to be
That's right.
blacked
That's
out
right.
basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
you go.
Sounds like we have a great plan.
That's an awesome plan.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hopefully the sign's on the building by
I like
grand
it. Sounds
opening.
absolutely terrible by then. That's great.
Well, we could do it like midday.
Really, the only thing we've got going for us is how terrible this is.
What's
So,
that? The podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really the only constant.
Well, we'll all look like
Sometimes
we're,
it's in color, sometimes it's black and white, sometimes
sometimes it looks like we're in witness protection. Can you change our voices to those robot voices?
I don't know.
Because we might. I mean, if we're gonna be sunned out, like sun bleached out, and be just silhouettes, then we might as well just change our voices too.
Right.
All right. So, Katie, you gonna start taking Tuesdays off? One wheel.
That's right.
I'm gonna start taking every day off.
Well, I mean, like actually taking it off, not like your normal takeoff.
Right.
Because you're off every day anyway.
Yeah.
Except
I
for when
see
you're-
that. He says that. And I do. I sit in that chair all day, and I watch Anthony Cade drive by 5-6 times a day.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to go home and take a nap.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can't just. You know how driving takes it out of you.
Yeah.
So like he's just driving around the city. He's advertising
like-
technically.
Yeah.
It's hard
Yeah,
work
I mean, you
watching
have to
Andrew
get
Boyd.
you have to get out there, and that's the only form of advertising I have is just drive around. And
I seen the other Andrew in person too,
Yeah.
and there is no telling them apart. Like,
No,
yeah,
they're pretty damn close.
yeah.
like he could sneak into the
I saw
bedroom.
didn't I see them
Nobody
both
ever
together?
know.
Probably, yeah.
I
yeah,
bet
they,
they, I
in
bet they could
person up
trade
here.
Christmases.
yeah, they're both working together now.
I bet they could
Well,
trade
well-
Christmases, and the families wouldn't even.
You
wouldn't
think
even
so?
know. Like, I'm almost positive.
Are their voices similar?
No.
No.
No, they're pretty different. Like when Andrew shaves his beard down, because like he likes to shave his beard down whenever we do like cabinet spraying, just respirators and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's about the only time you can tell them apart. But like when their beards are both the same length, and like especially because I mean they're just about the same height and everything.
Right,
I
right.
mean it's crazy. Like
Telling
you'll
your
walk
family
into a
what you
room
want.
thinking you're talking to one and it's not, and you're like, what the hell just happened? I explained all this to the complete wrong person.
Right.
So,
Right.
but,
Oh, you're the dumb Andrew. Nah, I'm kidding.
no,
You're the new Andrew. Sorry, I meant to tell this to the old Andrew.
You're number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're-
but no, they're all doing good. So yeah, you got them two that look alike, and then we got Mark, which we've had him for almost a year and a half now.
That's awesome.
And then we've got our other new guy, Logan. He's was with us, or he started about the same time that Alex did, and he's working. he's working out real good. He's a really young guy, so
Yeah, how old?
He's 19.
Holy
so,
cow.
Yeah, so we got a young one because like it's always been a joke is because like we hired Mark and he's almost my age. We've got Andrew. He's almost 40.
Right.
So I'm 37. So it's like we hired
Andrew looks pretty good for.
almost 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll be 40 this year. So.
Yeah, he's a young looking face.
It's crazy. I think in July he'll have been with us for 5 years. So
That's crazy.
that's kind of nuts because like most businesses don't make it past 5 years.
Right.
To have an employee that's been around for 5 years. So
Yeah. You got that's something worth celebrating for sure.
yeah.
So, Chuck's been here 5 years. He's done about like 6 months worth of work, but he's been here 5 years.
Yeah.
Right.
6 years, 7 years maybe.
That's worth celebrating.
You're here when the pawn shop was open. That's what you were hired for, and you just never left.
In March the year the cigar shop opened. That March.
Yeah.
That following March.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it was something like that. That following March or May or something like that.
I was listening to Chuck's stories, and I was like, "You want a job?" And he's like, "Here," and I'm like, "No, you're terrible at a cigar shop." I was like, "A pawn shop." And he's like, "I don't know what I gotta do." I'm like, "Just be you." And he's like, "Okay."
Yeah, I can do that.
Just be an asshole to everybody comes in, and get stuff really
It's
cheap.
worked out okay over here.
Yeah, he's all right.
It's worked out okay.
So you hired Chuck and then the pawn shop shut down.
Right. Well.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
actually,
good call, man.
Actually, it rebounded. That first year, I think we did better than.
Yeah, we were
definitely better than the year before.
We were taking off really well, and then 2016 happened, and all the steel plants around here fired up, and all our customers got a job because they're hiring anyone.
All the
Like,
good
they still
customers got a job.
Yeah, so we lost. Then we're down to back to hubcaps and steering wheels from like Delta 88s.
Yeah,
that was what was coming in, and it's hard to make money if you don't have it on the street. So
Yeah.
we were just bleeding money the last 2 years. From
And then
16,
Illinois decided that nobody could sell guns no more without jumping through 15 hoops that were on
Yeah, I
fire.
remember that.
Oh well, that's a
200
thing.
feet in the air.
So you have to have camera systems that record for 90 days. You have to store for 90. You know how expensive?
Yeah, that's insane.
That's 8 terabytes.
Jeez.
8 terabytes that you have to keep. So I was talking to Scott. He's got $15,000 wrapped up in camera equipment just for the state of Illinois.
That's insane.
It's dumb.
It is dumb, and they're going to go through that. Oh, is that the end of the cast?
That is, we're getting close. Time to
Yeah.
Right.
See how much battery we have left.
to say bye.
It probably went out a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
cut
might
this whole
have.
entire back section off.
We're
We're on Instagram.
Yeah, Kate, give your socials.
We are on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then, that's just, Cade Painting and Drywall. We're on Instagram as well, Cade Painting and Drywall.
TikTok?
We do have a TikTok. I don't use it very much, but there's one on there. You're TikTok famous. So.
I was. I just, 50,000
India
followers.
or someplace.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
when they lost it in India, I lost literally half my followers.
Yeah.
So they're still on there as counted, but they can't see and, share and react. And I'm not getting squiggly lines with hearts anymore.
We
Yeah.
got enough battery to go again, so I might have to try it 3 times.
Hey, Leo, that'd be pretty awesome, buddy. God.
Yeah, I might as well.
If you're going to be frustrated.
Yep, I might as well be frustrated twice.
So this extra part after that commercial break, so
This
now you
is
got
sponsored commercial.
Yeah.
Probably
So I gotta
15
sponsor
minutes.
2 commercials then, right?
15 minutes on the battery.
Yeah, probably.
So, all right. So TikTok's Cade Painting Drywall as well.
Yep. And then we got a website. It's just cadepaintinganddrywall.com. Try to keep it nice and easy all the way across the board. And,
Very good.
Yeah.
Good branding.
I don't think we have anything else other than that. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
So you're doing a lot of house washing.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of house washing. That's that time of year, obviously. So
Right,
we
right.
we do that, and then a lot of cabinet refinishing and just ceiling and wall painting. We've kind of narrowed down. We send all of our drywall work to Ronnie. So we do a little bit of drywall work still. We do some patching and stuff like
Right,
that, but
right.
like full houses and
He's
yeah.
he's cut down his. He learned a lesson.
In Alton.
Yeah, he learned a very valuable lesson.
Well, it's funny because I saw that whole thing go down, and we had a job like that Actually, it was like right when Andrew first started with us, and it was one of those jobs that I took on that should never have taken on with the size of the company that we had. And I learned, like, just because you can do a job doesn't mean you should do it.
Yeah, and you know what? He did that job out of friendship.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know, and it still wouldn't be done now if I was waiting on somebody. You know, I mean,
We've been waiting on a roof that was supposed to get started last week. They ain't been here but once.
No, they've been here actually 3 days.
Are they back there now?
No, they've been back here. They've been here 3 days. I got the email. So the bricks are up, and they had to do some roofing. So they're still not done with gutters and shit like that yet, though.
I've seen them one time.
Right.
So they're not.
They were on the roof yesterday.
They're not replacing the whole roof
No, they're not going to do that.
for $8,000, and they're not replacing the whole roof.
No, to replace the whole roof is like
No, that's
20, 30.
No, that's.
yeah, that's
You should have gotten
Yeah.
more estimates. That's ridiculous.
well. They still have to address all the leakage inside and everything else. We're not done yet, so it's just a part-time job. I got to keep, you know, I got to stay on them the whole time.
That's.
No, they're not going to replace the whole roof for $8,000. Just for the cigar shop side, that was $15,000 just to do what I did, just to cover it.
That's not.
Yeah, no, it's and then that was in 19 when I did the roof 20.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean now the prices are even higher. So
Yeah.
now that I found roof access on 3rd Street, though, I'm gonna do my own roof up there. I mean, I'm not gonna pressure wash it because I'm not gonna buy 300 foot of hose, but
We just need to buy some mops and some tar and get up there then.
well, or get that silicone again.
Wait for it. Just buy tar. I know how to tar a roof.
I know how to
I
silicone.
mean,
roof.
I have a rig that has 200 feet of hose.
Will it spray?
For
Yeah.
what? For tar?
Oh, we'll spray tar? No.
Oh, we
No,
just
it does
mop
not spray.
tar.
No.
We just mop tar.
No, yeah, we should that roof over there probably needs a touch up again too. So, all right, 15 minutes. Anthony, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Took 26 episodes to get you on in a one-wheel accident.
Right.
But
In a one-wheel accident. Right.
Yep. Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, I got movement in it. It's just it's sore.
You'll
so.
be all right. When I was first on mine, I went to turn around. I didn't nosedive. I've yet to nosedive.
Yeah.
right.
But when I first got mine, I went to turn around on some gravel, and it dumped me on my ass, and my side was bruised up for about a week and a half and sore.
Yep.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got right back on it that day. So I'm kind of excited. Them shoes shipped.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to get them since you said that you had no foot fatigue yesterday.
Dude, I had a little tingle.
Yeah.
What's the brand name of these shoes?
Kariyama?
Kariyama? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I was surprised to see Mike Valley had something to do with it.
I don't know who that
So
is.
I can get on YouTube and find videos of Mike Valley beating people.
That's a CKY dude, isn't it?
Mike Valley. Mike
Yeah.
Valley was the skateboarder who was very ill-tempered.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was-
Didn't he
he
have
beat-
something to do with
yeah.
like Bam Margera and all them? Too?
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, I can get on YouTube and find videos of this dude beating people up. You know, it's like, hey, I got skate shoes that are vegan.
Right. Yeah, the rubber in my soles are from natural.
Okay.
Yeah, natural
That's
rubber.
what, and
Very
cork.
nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
forth. You got
Yeah.
cork in it, and
I was
but I was reading that he was part of it, and I was like, oh, well, that's a change in
Yeah.
demeanor.
demeanor completely, isn't it, buddy?
I think I know what video because in there one where he's like he took his shirt off and he like punches three
Yeah.
guys right in a row
Yeah,
or something.
there's
Yeah.
a couple videos of him just beating people up.
Yeah.
Well-
So very ill-tempered guy.
I'm surprised that
Used to
guy in
be
the
anyway.
lifted truck yesterday didn't stop to fight.
Well,
Just
he
wanted
got
to-
beat up.
Wanted to run his mouth.
He got beat up.
Yeah.
I'd have jumped off that board and whooped his ass.
Well, you know, that's the nice part about having wrist guards. You don't have to worry about breaking your wrist punching somebody.
No, I would've just
I
smacked
couldn't
him.
punch anybody right now. That would hurt. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Right on. So, June
This guy-
11th?
This guy, we were crossing. We were coming back, and we were crossing the 255 interchange. And I almost always hit it when they're getting ready to turn. I don't know how that happens, but this guy goes, "Why don't you get the fuck out of the road?" And I go, "Why don't you suck my fucking dick?" Fucking little dick having ass truck.
Anyway, so it was fun. I don't know why we can't just have a peaceful ride on one wheel and we got to turn into a fight.
Normally do. I mean,
Yeah, that was actually the first time.
yeah, it was the first time.
He was
I mean,
just
I've almost
jealous.
been hit 3 times. in this neighborhood back here.
Really?
Oh yeah, they come flying around the corner. That's why I ride on the side of the road I ride on, because I can see them
coming. Yeah, I like taking up the whole road. I was all over the place, up and down sidewalks. So.
Well, you can on the selfie stick video I did on the way up there, you can see that Honda or that black car that almost got me.
Yeah, it was close to you.
Yeah, he almost got me.
But you only take up 13 inches.
Right.
So settle down over there, Karen.
He was bucking it.
Man.
He come around the corner off Karenwood Drive. And,
Karenwood Drive.
Almost got me. So he was moving pretty fast.
We took up all of Broadway the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Cruising Broadway.
It's weird, like, when I'm downtown, man, it seems like I have the whole city to myself. You know, that whole... It's weird when you're riding and it's like, where are all the cars at?
Yeah.
You know, it's been really nice. So, yep, I'm going to go move stuff down in Alton and come back up this way for McMurray.
What are you going to move stuff for?
I don't know. Something to do with the yoga studio. So that's like my part-time job, too. So,
yeah.
I'm never, ever going to be done.
I'd help you, but I can't.
Oh,
because of my arm, so.
And Chuck's got to work today.
Yeah.
So no help there either.
Today.
Well,
right. Where's Josh?
Tuesday. No, he's working.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got Friday's his last day, so he's gonna work Saturday up here so we can get on that truck. Are we starting that?
All we need is people to lift the bed off on that truck.
Okay. Well, it's aluminum.
The bed is?
Aluminum.
No, that bed's not aluminum.
It is too.
No, it isn't.
They said if you put a ratchet strap between the eye hooks on the side of the bed,
that doesn't mean it's aluminum.
It'll concave that thing like a soda can.
They all do that, but that doesn't mean it's aluminum.
It's aluminum.
I don't think
whole truck's aluminum.
I'm gonna take a magnet out there and find out.
That'd be great. Thanks.
We'll post it at the end of the video. It'll flash up.
Right.
I've got one with masking tape on
No,
it.
he did not.
I've got one with masking tape on it. It'll be all right.
That bed's gonna be so light.
I always tape off my magnets.
Yeah.
I don't tape off my board. Oh, I have to.
Tape.
Them people were so upset.
I'm gonna get you tape for Christmas.
Some people were so upset that you. What did you say?
So
I've got.
I don't even remember what originally happened.
Which way you went either, but
I have
way,
a bunch
of people got upset.
I have a bunch of like painters from across the country that I've got on Facebook. I've got all these groups, and you friend them and stuff. And Chuck is just being Chuck, and he comments, "I never use tape," and then all these people start jumping in and like battling him like he's a painter, It's,
right.
But
and now every time he posts something, or I find a video of people. And now every time he posts something like that, I get on there and go, "I never use tape.
Never use tape.
On
No,
my windows when I paint 'em."
It's so funny. That's one of the biggest debates is tape or no tape. And I've been on both sides of it. So,
did you use tape when you were fly fishing? Like, do you tape it off?
Tape? What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you use tape everywhere else.
Oh,
I just didn't know if
no tape. No tape for the fly fishing. But I should have.
I did, however, Anthony, stop taping off old windows in rehabs.
Yeah.
Because it was I found it just as time consuming to pay a guy to go through with a scraper and scrape the paint off.
Yeah.
It didn't make any.
You can do that on glass. So they actually make a product now that you can spray on the window, and then you spray out your actual window. You can cut it and then peel it right off.
Oh yeah. I think didn't you do that? You showed a video on it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You could probably just buy Elmer's glue and do that with Elmer's glue.
Vaseline, just smear that shit everywhere.
But what happened is I paid a guy to go through and tape all because I didn't like taping. I paid a guy to go through and tape all the windows off, and he forgot a whole room. And then I paid him to scrape the window off. I wasn't, and I realized that it actually took him less time to scrape the window off than it did to tape out. And so I quit doing it.
Yeah. Well, and you're still gonna get mistakes with tape anyway.
Yeah,
so.
And that's
gonna
just
bleed
the old
through.
Windows, not the new windows, but old windows.
Yeah.
Which is all I ever did was shit with old windows in it.
Right.
Yep.
Which was great because then 2 months later they'd get. Whatever it's called to come out and put all new windows
Window
in.
World?
Yeah. They don't need those windows anyway.
The state will replace windows.
Right.
If you're like HUD approved, the state will come out and replace all your windows for free.
Right.
I need that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My windows suck.
Well, just paint them over.
Yeah.
Just call them walls.
That's right.
Yep.
Identify as walls.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what, under the downtown building, all my boards are identifying as windows. You gonna replace those? I did. You can't tell me what.
Yeah.
They identify as windows.
I have those on my building down there.
Oh,
So they're windows to me. So.
Yeah. We need to do something with that building.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
One day.
One day.
Yeah, I can't work on it now though because my
Oh,
arm. So,
yeah. You got that injury.
Yeah, it's been like a year, but I can't work on it now.
I can't work on it now.
Yeah.
All right, Anthony, thanks for coming on the podcast. I'm going to wrap
Absolutely.
this up. So,
Like, share, follow, subscribe. Tell your
Comment.
friends to subscribe. We're going to give something away at 1,000 subscribers.
we're going to get something away big.
Something big at
I
1,000
think
subscribers.
I'm going to throw it out there. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a 100-count humidor with 100 cigars.
That's a big.
With 100 cigars.
You told me I couldn't give away cigars.
We
yesterday.
probably can't. We'll probably get a do not do this.
Right.
But, I mean, who knows? You know, I mean,
You'll at least get a 100-count humidor. At
yeah.
least.
And we'll throw something in there.
Let's
What kind of
cross
humidor?
that bridge when you get there.
Traditional humidor
Yeah.
or plexiglass or whatever.
No. We'll do a traditional, like a
Traditional
fancy
humidor?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and if you're in Alton June 12th, we're going to have a grand opening. You can come in and just fill out a ticket. No purchase necessary to get a cutter or a lighter or a humidor for a grand opening. June 11th, we're going to be up here in Rosewood Heights for the Craft and Puro. Meet the owners, cut lights, and smoke. I forgot the last part. And, probably drink whiskey. It's probably going to end up just a drunk fest is what's really going to happen. So a lot of whiskey, a lot of golden tea, and a lot of cigars on June 11th. I'm sure he's going to have some specials, so come up and rock and roll with us. So thanks for joining in on the Instagram Live, and we'll try to figure out camera angles maybe next week. So,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe next week.
Final
Maybe
word.
we'll just leave it terrible. That's,
I like it terrible.
Yeah.
goes with everything.
You know what?
Maximum effort.
Let's put the phone on a string and just have it swinging the whole time.
Yes.
And spin.
Oh,
Yes.
and spinning.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this idea. That way you can see
Yes.
everybody every rotation.
Yeah. You
Poor
can see.
Leo.
Yeah. The whole thing. You get the,
So now we got to put a ceiling fan up because we're just going to put it right on the ceiling fan.
yeah. Just let it
Yes.
spin.
Yeah.
And there's not a ceiling in here that'll hold a ceiling fan.
No, not at all. I'm surprised these lights are still up.
Right.
I mean, you painted those ceiling tiles hard enough. They should hold.
Well, maybe, or the weight of the paint's pulling it down.
Right. I get to paint. I get to figure out how to paint one, too. It looks like
The rattle can black.
separate now.
Yeah.
So that'll
Yep.
be fun.
You-
Probably take all this stuff down and paint the wall the same day.
Yeah.
Because I think
All
we paint
rattle,
the-
all
I think
rattle
we-
cans.
Yeah, I think if we paint this wall, we don't have to mess with this semen videos together.
I think it's going to make you a better producer. All right,
Semen.
we're done. Chuck's going to go semen,
That's right.
and I'm going to go work some. So,
I'm gonna go back to working.
all right, we're ending with comedy.
Right.
Peace.
All right. Later.